The first step in creating your own WordPress theme is to make sure that you have an HTML document that's properly structured and that is prepared in a way that will make it easy for you to move it into a WordPress dynamic environment. This particular HTML file originated from one of the templates in Dreamweaver. If you do a file new, ask for a blank page of HTML, there are a number of different sort of pre-made templates that you can use, and that's what I started with here. All I did was pop in my own image, change some type, put in a background. Really didn't do too much with the colors. You're welcome to use this particular file. I'm including it in the Blackboard notes. So if you have no page of your own to use, you're welcome to use this. You probably want to put your own image in there, unless you also love my dog Archie. Another change that I did that would be different is I wanted to build the style sheet to mimic what was going to happen in the kind of fly-out sub-menu situation in WordPress. I will be talking about the styles needed to do that in another movie, but just I guess be aware that if you are creating your own HTML file from scratch, it may not be doing this on its own. Okay, so one thing you need to do would be get your styles and move them all into an external style sheet. And I've already done that. If I look in my code, let me zoom up to the top here. Here is the link referencing that style sheet. Don't worry about what the style sheet is named. It does have to be named something specific, but again, we won't worry about that yet. Here's the call to that. Another thing that you want to do is make sure that all of your structural divs have commenting so that you know where the div tags begin and, more importantly, where those div tags end. So if I highlight a little bit of this particular paragraph, for example, and I move down to Dreamweaver's status bar, you can see I have a paragraph which is within a div tag with a class of content. So I'm going to click on that. That will highlight all of the content, and as I look at the ending, yep, sure enough, I have an ending comment. I've already gone in this document and put those ending comment tags in. As you can see, I'm going to move it. I'm preferring that those ending tags go behind it, just my own preference. So I would do the same for your footer. So if you've created a footer area, this is a div tag called bottom, and why not? I'll go ahead and comment that out. So it's just a less than sign, the exclamation, 2 hyphens, whatever you want to say there, and bottom. Two hyphens, greater than sign, and that's it. That's the end of your comment. I have a copyright. I could also comment that, but I do have the ending of the footer tag and I do have the ending of the container tag. So just make sure that you've gone through and accurately commented everything out. So CSS comments. The other thing, we talked briefly about the navigation, but you are going to want to confirm that you have set up your navigation in the form of a list. So I have a div tag with my navigation sitting in that. I have a list, and each particular item in the list is a list item. I have another movie that goes through setting this up, but that is another piece of the puzzle that you'll have to confirm and work out. I'm going to head on over to my notes again just to make sure that if you're following along with the notes that you are also kind of in the right. Oops, sorry about that, a little technical difficulty here. So we have addressed our CSS. It's all into an external style sheet. If you had any JavaScript, likewise, make sure that those JavaScripts are not internal to that document, that you've saved them in their own JavaScript file, and that you are sourcing them into the HTML through a script source, whatever the name of your file is. You've commented the main sections out. You've addressed your navigation. And that's it. There's image issues that we'll have to deal with later, but for now, that's the end of your preparation for your HTML file.